Hello, there we go. I think we're live. Let me just test it out. Hello, everybody. Give it a little test. Okay, well, I think we're live in the Facebook group. Let's give it a little second here because I'm not seeing it. There we go. We are live. Okay, we can officially start now.
Let us begin. I like it.
Yes, okay. So welcome everybody. It has been a while since we've done one of these, so I'm super excited. For those who have not met me before, my name is Lori and I am a business and personal brand success coach who helps freedom-loving coaches, consultants, and strategists to grow and scale sustainable location independent businesses and brands that support them long term so they can live the life the way they want on their terms from anywhere in the world. And today I am joined by Jamie Hain, a Get on Camera coach. Years ago, after going live for the first time, Jamie hid under her bed covers. Oh my gosh, I love this. For 2 hours, dreading the feedback. Vowing to never feel that way again, Jamie is passionate about helping other coaches and online service-based entrepreneurs to stop dreading the camera and learn to love doing video like this, right? Warning, Jamie's energy is absolutely infectious, and I can tell you, I know her well, and it is. You're going to soon believe in your ability to show up on camera thanks to Jamie. And when you do, you will increase your visibility, gain more clients, and grow your business. Jamie spent years coaching corporate trainers, leaders, and executives to become better presenters, and she now shares that expertise to help you become a better presenter on video. So welcome, Jamie. And yeah, we have a few people tuning in here. Dawn, hello. Randy, hi. Lovely to see everybody. How are you doing today, Jamie? I'm so excited to do this and dive in.
I'm excited too. This is so fun. I love that you are bringing back your weekly show, or I don't know if it's going to be weekly, but regular show. And I get to be the first guest. Like, this is
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I'm going to just take a quick little side step and I'll tell everybody. So yes, I used to do this speaker spotlight. We used to do it weekly. We will be doing it at least once a month now, and we're going to be going about it a little differently. So as part of our new membership, the Strategy and Support Society, we get to feature amazing experts that are part of our community, Jamie being one of those amazing experts. So you can easily get featured as well. And we'll talk about that later. But yes, I am so excited, Jamie, to have you here and to have everybody just get to soak up some of that amazing knowledge and energy, because
Yeah.
your energy really is infectious, Jamie. It's
I
amazing.
hear that a lot. I think I actually won my spot. I don't remember what I did. I did something in your membership and that earned me my spot here. So you too can become a spotlight speaker. You can do it.
Yes, yes. And after today, you're going to feel comfortable actually doing that because Jamie's going to help you with that.
That's right. Or if you're like, I got a spotlight speaker with Lori, but now I actually have to do it. Help me. Then I'll help you. Let me know.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Okay, so let's dive into this because I know, and even for myself, like a few years ago, my social media guru strategist Mahendra, kept pushing me. He's like, you need to go live, Lori. You need to go live. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not going to do it ever. I don't want to go live. And now I absolutely love it. So I'm really excited because more people really just need to hear like why going live is important and how it can be easier and you can do it in a way that is aligned with you. So let's dive into that.
Yeah. I mean, here's the number one reason that you want to do it. There's three. I'm going to give you three reasons where you want to go live. The first is that it helps you grow your business. Every single platform, it doesn't matter which one, all of them have said, we are promoting video. They tell us this in print. If you want more exposure, if you want more people to see your stuff, then do a video because it's automatically going to be pushed out to more of your people. So
Mhm.
it's like they tell us this and we don't want to hear it because like you said, we're nervous or afraid or I can just resist. But it is a great way to grow and grow faster. The
Yeah.
second reason is that it allows you to connect more deeply with your people. and whatever you call them, right? Some people will call it your ideal client, your perfect people. I can't remember what you call them in your business, Lori. What do you call them?
I mean, ideal clients,
Ideal
ideal
client.
audience, your people, your tribe.
Yeah.
You know, I
Whatever.
interchange a lot of terms.
Your peeps. We could go
exactly.
any
Use
which
that one
way.
too. I'll use that one too.
Your peeps. And because here's the deal, you get to actually have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And especially if you're live, it is a two-way conversation. But you can communicate so much more in a video. You can connect more deeply. People get a sense of what you're like. They get to see your shining personality. They get to experience, is this somebody that I would want to work with?
Yes.
And that connection is awesome. And when you can have that two-way dialogue where they can ask questions and you can, be specific with them, there's just a much stronger connection there when you can do that through video. So those are the big ones, right? You grow faster, you connect more deeper, and they're connected because if you connect with more people, then more people might buy from you, and then you grow faster, right? You're buying it,
right, everyone?
Yes, you guys, you believe me. I know you do.
Feel free to engage in the comments because, like she said, this is a two-way conversation.
Yeah. Now, I know what you're thinking at this point. You're probably like, okay, I'm buying into what you're saying, Jamie, but I'm horrible on camera. Yeah, that's where I come in, right? That's why I have a business, is to help people become great on camera and really show that awesome personality that I know is there. The third reason is, this one takes a little bit, so you guys got to give me a break here on this one, but it will save you time. Maybe not at first. But I can tell you, there have been many times where I have been lost down the Canva rabbit hole and have lost hours working on a graphic, trying to get it just right to convey all the points that I want to make. And hours later, I'm like, okay, this would have been faster for me to just grab my phone and go live and communicate what I'm trying to communicate. So if it is more complex, if you want to bring it to life and tell stories or give examples, you got a lot more words when you can go live than what you can fit into a graphic. So it will save you time. You can communicate more in less time. That would be the other, like the last thing I would share.
Yeah. And I think that all of those are like so important. And I don't think a lot of people necessarily think about it that way. And sometimes it is really just that shift in the way that we're thinking about it that we need to make it feel a little less scary or icky for us, and it's like, oh wait, yeah, I'm doing this with intention. I'm not just like throwing it out there and going live. I mean, it is, and I talk a lot, when it comes to personal branding and putting yourself out there and letting your freak flag fly, right? And what better way to put that freak flag out and fly it in front of your audience, but to put it on video and to really convey your personality and who you are as a person. Because when it comes down to what you do, whatever that may be, it is going to be so much more powerful if they feel connected to you. You are the most powerful thing that you have, the most powerful tool at your disposal that you have for your business. So why not use this lovely face you have and this voice?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do a quick test, I tell this to my clients all the time. If you just want to do a test, post a photo of yourself, just a photo on your personal profile. You will get so many more comments, loves, engages on the photo of your face than any graphic that you're going to put up there.
1000%.
That in and of itself is going to show you that photo, they say a photo's worth 1,000 words. A video must be worth 1,000,000 because that's just the next level step, right? So if a photo gets you that kind of attention, what will a video get you? I know it can be scary, but the numbers don't lie. And the platforms, I mean, not only are the platforms saying we're promoting more stuff, there's a reason they're promoting more video. It's because the people want more video. It's what we consume. Like, imagine everybody who's sitting at home on your sofa at the end of your day and you're consuming whatever on your phone. It's all video because it's faster, it's entertaining, it's all of the things we want it to be. We can learn easier, right? Nobody says, oh, goody, I bought this thing and it comes with a 75-page instruction manual. Yay! No. What's the first thing you do? Is there a video that shows me how to put this together, use this, set this up? Because it's faster. So
faster, and it's just easier. It's better. Like, there's just so many reasons. And I know we have some people tuned in, and don't be shy. No judgment, safe zone here. I would really love for you to just tell us in the comments if you can. And I know we are streaming to multiple platforms, so we see the comments from the Facebook group. So if you're in the Facebook group specifically, would love to hear from you on your own experiences with video as well, and what that feels like, what it's been like, if you have any funny stories, etc. Or like if you're just scared shitless, to be honest, I would love to know that. And Jamie, I have to say, I want to kind of go back to the little intro that I did. And I'm curious about your story there, the one that really kind of prompted this. Because again, I giggled a little bit at the visual of it, so I want to hear the story.
So this was probably, let's see, it was at least 5 years ago. So video was still very new, not like today when it's, even today, I think I read a statistic that only like 12 to 15% of Facebook users are doing video, which is just, that's a shockingly low number, but it was even lower back then. And I remember going live and I was sweating it, I mean, like literally sweating, and I'm sure I was beet red and my heart's pounding and all these horrible things. And as soon as it was over, I just slammed the laptop down. I just ended it and I slammed the laptop down, ran into the bed under the covers, and I just laid there for 2 hours. And all I did was obsess. And it was just this constant what if in my mind. What if this is happening? What if that is happening? What if they're laughing? What if they're making fun of me? What if there's horrible comments? What if there's a troll? What if? I was what ifing myself to death. And after 2 hours, I was like, okay, time to face it, Jamie. Time to face it. I remember walking out to my laptop, and I remember like, oh God, just peeking like, oh God. Okay, I'm ready for it. Nothing. None of the horrible, terrible things that I imagined for 2 hours actually happened. I mean, it was in fact the exact opposite. People were commenting. It was supportive. I had good engagement. And like, I remember right there in that moment thinking, I just wasted 2 hours that will never get back, obsessing and thinking and worrying about something that never happened. And in that moment, I was like, okay, not only am I not going to allow myself to ever do this again, but I'm going to make it my mission to help other people. And I truly believe that is my mission on this earth, is to help people who are hiding and avoiding and dreading or being inconsistent, or maybe you're just terrible. Maybe you just suck on video. I want to help you because this is where we're going. It's not going to go away. Video is where it's at, and it's only expanding. And if I can help you not hide and show, like you said earlier, that big personality, let's get it out there. Let your freak flag fly, because that's how you attract your perfect people. Yeah, that's it.
Absolutely. And I'm going to just like talk about the comments here. Yeah. So I'm popping over to Facebook so I can see. We have Lori, my name twin, Lori Ann. That is like my first name is Lori, middle name Ann.
So Lori Ann. How about that?
Yeah. So Lori Ann said, I'm always nervous and never confident, right? And then Randy said, I'm always talking myself out of doing it. I'm more comfortable face to face. Yeah. So what advice do you have for Lori?
Okay, so for let me do Lori Ann first, because you share the same first name, I share the same second name, so we're all connected here. Nervousness comes from a number of different places, and it can be an adrenaline pump, and then that gives you all of the symptoms, right? The fast heartbeat, the redness, the sweating, all of that can all come from that adrenaline pump. There's one interesting mindset shift you can make, and that is that oftentimes when we are excited and nervous, it's the same chemical thing going on in our body, or at least very close. So sometimes just naming it different helps switch your mind. So if instead of being like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, which just connotates this horrible, dreadful, awful place, flip that and go, no, what I'm feeling is not nerves. It's excitement. This is important to me. This means something to me. I'm excited about it. And that little switch can sometimes just give you just enough push to move out of those nerves. So that's a quick one. But what I will tell you is like your timing is perfect, Lorianne, because I'm just getting ready to do like a masterclass series in my group that is all about confidence and managing your nerves. So it's the perfect time for you to come and join. It's all free. It's every Thursday for the next 4 Thursdays. So it'll be awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and you definitely should do that. And I am going to be sharing the Facebook link or the group link so you can join. I think actually maybe it will let me paste in here.
Okay, we want me to take Randy? Did you say the next one was Randy?
Yeah, Randy. Yep.
Okay. So here's the thing. Randy's talking about more comfortable face-to-face. I suspect it's because when you're face-to-face, you don't see yourself. Is that true? I mean, I know it's true that you're not seeing yourself when you're face-to-face, but often what gets in our own heads is that when you go live, what immediately pops up is our own face. And now you're watching yourself go live. It's a head trippy, weird phenomenon. And it's going to mess anybody up. So the best advice that I have for you, Post-it notes. Cover your face on the screen. Don't look at yourself. Even if you're on your phone, okay? Take a Post-it note. Cover your face. You might need a bigger Post-it note, but don't look at yourself. If you don't look at yourself, now it's just a gateway to talking to your perfect people, which is the same way you do it when you're live. Just don't pay attention to the screen below and just look at the camera as if it is your perfect person and you're having a real live face-to-face conversation. Hopefully that helps, Randy. Let me know if it doesn't. If you got any questions, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I love that. And I'm going to give that advice to my mom and my sister. So when we are, especially when we're in St. Croix, terrible phone service. So we always are video chatting with one another because I literally cannot call out from our house. And every time it's just like, oh, I can't stand looking at myself.
Yes.
I don't want to do video. I don't want to look at myself. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say, use Post-it note, cover it up.
Post-it note. And even better, like I will often, like, here's mine. I've been doing videos. I can't even tell you how many years. I still use it. I just pulled this off my screen. Draw an arrow on the Post-it note and line it up so it reminds you where you're supposed to be looking. So I line that up. It covers my face and it points to my camera so that I remember, oh yeah, if I look there, that's how I talk to my person. So you can also use if you use Post-it notes, write notes about the things you want to talk about. Win. Yeah.
So you're so smart.
I know. I love this. If anybody else wants to share what
exactly.
What obstacles they have, what stops you from going live, I would love to see them. And I'd much rather talk about your challenges than me and Lori talking about whatever.
Yeah, I mean, not that I don't like talking to you.
I know.
Talking to you always, Jamie, but yeah, so absolutely. If anyone else, if you have challenges when it comes to going live, what's coming up for you? We would love to hear it and hear, what those challenges are and what that feeling is when you're going live. And again, I'm seeing comments coming through from the Facebook group. I don't see them on the other platforms. So my apologies if you are watching on LinkedIn or YouTube or anywhere else. So yes, keep it coming.
I'll share something else while you're checking that. One of the things that I hear oftentimes is and you asked me a question earlier, Lori, and I don't know that I answered it, or maybe it was a comment. And it's this question of, okay, but what do I talk about? Okay, so it's one thing, everybody's telling me to do video and go live, but what do I talk about? Am I talking about what am I having for coffee? Like what is the point, right? And that's something that you said, Lori. You're like, it needs to be intentional. There needs to be a reason, which I know this is something that you teach, which is your posts need to be intentional, not just random nonsense. You got to actually have a strategy. But what I would tell you is anything that you are learning from Lori, besides being brilliant, she knows what she's talking about. I have learned so much from you. Any post that you have done, can easily become alive by adding one thing. Does anybody have a guess on the one thing you could add? So I'm talking about any kind of post. It could be a photo, a graphic, a long text post, what am I missing? A graphic, a photo, a meme, a quote, any of that.
Carousel post. Yeah.
Any of that can be turned into alive by adding one thing. Tell a story. Tell a story.
Love it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is anybody gonna guess it?
I was gonna wait too, but
okay.
I'm like, the delay it'll probably kill us both just waiting on it. Because I think there's a delay in the comments coming in from
I think
from
there
Facebook.
is. Yeah. I'm trying to pop back and forth.
Yeah. So tell a story. Okay. So I'll give you a perfect example. I'm like scrambling right now for a quote. Okay. Here's one. So I have this little magnet. So this is a quote. Let's just assume this is a post. When you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot, hang on and swing. Okay. So let's just assume for a second that that's a graphic that I'm going to post wherever, my business page, my personal page, in my group. And it does really well. It performs really well. People comment. I get a lot of love, some engagement. People laugh. That then I can turn into a live video because your people have already said, I like this content. Now all I got to do is tell a story. So look at whatever the point of the moral of the story, if you will, the point of the post, and say, was there a time in my life where I experienced that, where I faced that and had some sort of epiphany? I'm going to tell that story so that you can all have that same aha moment. It doesn't even have to be your own story. It can be a client story. And just go live and tell that story. And that can be the whole extent of your video. It's just telling a story about something that is inspired to you or inspires you from your own posts.
I love it. Okay. So do we have any?
No more. At least not that I'm seeing.
Okay, everybody's being shy. That's okay. You're
allowed. You don't want to be on the spot. I get that.
I know.
So here's what I'll say. If you don't want to go on the spot, that's okay. Friend me on Facebook and send me a message. And I'll help you one-on-one. I love voice message, and I will answer your questions or help you overcome your challenge. I like to call myself an obstacle obliterator. So whatever's getting in your way of going live, let's stomp on that and make it happen.
Okay. So what, let's just say like going live newbies.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that they should do? Like to just kind of get themselves out of this place of fear, or not even necessarily just a newbie, because I'm also going to say, like, if you haven't gone live in a long time, it can also feel really scary. Like, even if you do it, you used to do it a lot, and then like working yourself up to it. So what's that first little like step that they can take besides joining your group? Because
I was just going to say, join my group and practice. But here's the deal. Sometimes it's just, you just got to shake off the cobwebs. You right? You got to get the first one over and done with, and then you'll be like, okay, it's all going to be better from here. So if you're not ready to go live and do that in your group or on your personal profile, create a Facebook group that you're the only member in. And it's like your go live playground. And you can go live in your own Facebook group where only you exist. No one is ever going to see it. And practice. So that would be like, that's an easy tip, right?
Yes, it is, but it's not one that most people think of. Like the first time you said that, like, and I heard you say that, I was like, that's freaking brilliant. Like, that's what I was hoping you were going to say. Cause I'm like, why didn't I think of that? Like it's so easy to do. And then you have your own little playground that no one else knows about. Yeah.
You could go live 10 times a day in there if you want. Or it's a safe space to practice, which is what I try to create inside my Facebook group as well. Is just a safe place to practice and get feedback, and we will cheer you on and we will support you. And you'll learn by doing. That's probably the other piece of advice I would give you is one, I saw this on LinkedIn, and if anybody is watching and they're like, hey, I said that, I cannot for the life of me remember who said this, but it is so brilliant that I've made it my own. Anytime you are trying something new, it does not matter. You could almost look at this and say, this is a key to success. The key to success is 3 things. You have to start,
Yeah.
you suck, and you get better. The problem is most people don't start because they are worried about sucking. So you don't go live because you're worried about it being terrible. But you'll never get better at it if you don't start and go through that suck, right? I mean, and we give up when we suck and we think, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I just can't do this. This is just horrible. And the reality is, you will get better the more you do it, especially if you have a
Yeah.
coach to help you. You will get better. I mean, think about the last time you had to learn something new. Not even talking about videos. Maybe you learned, let's see, a lot of these people are travel people. Remember the first time you traveled to a foreign country? You're probably scared about that too, right? Like, what if I can't speak the language? What if I mess up a translation? What if my Google Translator doesn't work? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I can't order a beer? Like, all of those things you worry about, right? And going into a foreign
Yeah.
country. But after you do it once, you're like, that wasn't so bad. I'm ready for the next one. And you want to do another country and another country and another country.
Same
You
thing.
have to suck the first time, right? Instead of asking for the bathroom, you ask for the beer or who knows. But you learn and you get better.
Yeah, you do. And, I think, well, anybody who's been around me for a while, you might remember some of my earlier lives, because I didn't start doing lives right away when I started my business. It took me a while. I kind of cringe when I go back to some of the footage, to be completely honest. Oh my God, it's so cringeworthy. But you know what? Like, if I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't be here. And now, like you said, I feel completely comfortable. I used to have to have like a script of everything I was going to say when I went live, and like have everything planned out to the T. Even these interviews, like I would have a sheet of notes. I do actually. My team still preps like a sheet of notes for me for all of my interviews, but I don't use them anymore because it's just, sorry team. I don't use it anymore because I feel confident. I feel comfortable speaking, and I feel fine turning on my camera and being like, okay, I feel inspired. Like, I feel like I need to share this. Instead of writing this content, I'm just going to go live and I'm going to talk to people. But I definitely freaking sucked. I definitely hardcore sucked in the beginning. I will admit it.
We all do.
Embrace it now.
Lori, we all do. Everyone sucks. Everyone sucks.
Yeah. So it's okay, everybody that's watching. It's okay if you suck. It really is.
I did a challenge last week in my group, and at the end of the challenge, there's always a couple people that do posts that say, thank you for the great challenge. But my favorite, this wins this is like prize worthy. The post said, "Thank you for giving me a good place to suck," and I was like, yes, yes, because that's how you get better.
I love that. Yes. Learn as you go. Exactly.
And don't give up. Don't give up.
Lorianne. Yeah, don't give up. Yeah, exactly, Lorianne. Learn as you go, and don't give up on yourself, because you might really, really embrace this, and it could be the catalyst that really boosts your business in a whole new, different way as well. And when we get out of our own damn heads and just put ourselves out there, it's freaking insane the impact it can have on you and your business
and on others. Like, I think, like, I know for me, and I tell my clients this all the time, stop focusing on all the reasons you don't want to go live, and instead think about all the reasons your people want you to. There may be somebody in your network, whatever that is, whether it's in your group or on your personal profile, wherever your space is, who just needs exactly what you were going to share. Like, they need that message today. And I'm sure every one of us sees that on a post, where you will put a post out and you'll get a comment that'll say, "I needed this today. Thank you so much." Right?
Yeah.
Imagine what it would how you might help impact someone else's day, someone else's life, the transformation that you can help people achieve with your business just by going live and sharing a story, your personal story, or sharing how you can help people. It makes, like you said, a big difference in your business, but it makes a big difference for them. So sometimes focusing on them helps me get out of my own head. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, as because I think most people in my group are all, or in our audience in general, because we're not just in the group, are service providers of some sort,
Yeah.
whether you're coaches or consultants or, marketing people or VAs. You're here to serve, right? And that's like the driver for most of us, why we're here. We're here to serve our people. We're here to help people. So get out of your own way, get out of your own head, and think about them. That's great advice. I love that. I love that. And yeah, Lorianne, you're so right. Mistakes are just lessons to build on for the future. And those that have been following me for a while, I don't know if you've ever read this book, Jamie, but it's called The Obstacle is the Way.
Oh, no.
It's one of my favorite ones. It's by Ryan Holiday.
Okay.
And yeah, it's that same concept of what Lorianne is saying. It's just every mistake that we make, every obstacle is just a building block for the future. Really, like it's the next step in our journey. So
Another thing that I tell people, the original question, Lori, was, people who are just starting out. And I
Yeah.
always tell newbies, you don't have a massive audience right now. So if you're gonna suck, now's the time to suck, right? Suck now when you only got 100 followers versus when you got 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000, right? Get your own cobwebs out with a small audience, and then you'll get better by the time you have this massive audience. So
that is great advice, and from personal experience of doing that, not thinking that when I was actually doing it, but it does make a lot of a difference because my audience was much smaller when I first started going live, and it was a little easier because of it. You're right.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's fantastic. Oh, Jamie, I so enjoy talking to you always. So I got excited and put it up on the screen early, but so your Facebook group is up there. I also dropped the link in the comments in the Facebook group. I will add it to the other platforms as well, but you see it on the screen very easily. Get on camera. I mean, it's that simple, guys. So in the Facebook groups, and is there any other words of wisdom, things that you want to share before we kind of wrap up here, Jane?
Oh gosh, the pressure to come up with something at the end, right? Here's one thing I will share. Everything in life, books, stories, movies, lives, has a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that I coach my people on is that your videos have a beginning, a middle, and an end as well.
Mm-hmm.
And oftentimes we get to the end of a video and we're thinking, how the heck do I end this? How do I wrap this up? And we end up just talking in circles and keep talking around it while we're thinking of what we're going to do at the very end of the video. Start with the end in mind. If you're going to do a video and you're going to be intentional, it was a great word that Laura used earlier, be intentional with your video. Start with the end. What is the message? What is the main point that you're wanting people to get out of that video? Start there and then work backwards. I think so often we think we have to just be able to grab our phone just spontaneously and just go without thinking or planning. And the reality is that the right way to do it is to plan it, even if it's just some notes on a Post-it note. Plan where you're going, plan what the end is, and make it seem like it was just an impromptu, off the cuff go. It'll take the pressure off. You'll have a whole lot less stress because you know how you're going to end and you know the point of your video. And when you know the point of your video, your audience will get the point you're trying to make.
Those are some good parting words of wisdom. I love that. And again, just a reminder to everybody, go join Jamie's Facebook group. Suck up more of this amazing knowledge. Like genuinely, I can say from knowing Jamie, like everything you see here, that is exactly who she is. And she is very much going to help you in this journey. So go ahead, jump over there. Get that confidence going, learn how to suck so that you can get really strong in your video. And also just, wanting to say, if you want an opportunity to go live here in the group, get on camera, and also want the opportunity to get advice and help and, engage with other experts like Jamie, go ahead and jump on over to the Strategy and Support Society and join us over there. It's amazing. We have such an amazing group of people and so much support, so we can help you suck as well.
Because you have to, in order to get better, you have to suck. So it's like, I feel like that could be like a new mantra.
It should be. I love it. It's perfect. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and Jamie for being here. Like I said, it's always amazing to talk with you and with everybody. We just really appreciate you tuning in, and we will be back next month with another guest. And again, you'll see more of Jamie, I'm sure, in our space as well. So.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Lori. This was so fun. I loved it.
It was so fun. And I'm so excited to be back, everybody, doing speaker spotlights. So we'll see you soon.